Hello everyone, welcome to another Wednesday Wellness Walk with Dr. Nicole, and we are about to, let me flip the screen here, we're about to enter my favorite part of this walking path. This gorgeous bunch of trees that I love walking into. Now, I imagine for some of you, it was kind of a long night watching election results file in, but I think most of us knew that we weren't going to have a clear answer, probably today, probably might not even be this week, but hopefully it resolves soon. But there's a lot of stress and anxiety associated with this whole process. So I am going to take you guys, and I think there's a bench up here. Otherwise, we'll just have to sit in the leaves, which is okay. But I'm going to take you through a grounding exercise. And grounding is important because it helps to get our bodies out of the sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight, the adrenaline, the cortisol, the stress hormones. It helps to sort of reset and put you back into the resting, the healing stage. All right, I don't see the bench that I thought was here, so we're just gonna sit on the ground. Now what you need for this particular grounding exercise is a piece of paper and something to write with. And this is what I call sound mapping. So what we are going to do is sit here and listen to the sounds that we hear. You may have heard a few things already on the video, but maybe you weren't paying attention. And the point of this is to ground you in the present moment, to really notice and maybe even appreciate what's going on around you. You start with you in the middle of the paper, and then you just observe and you draw the sounds that are around you, and you can draw how big, how small, how far away they are. So I'm just going to sit here as we listen. So I just want to make a couple of observations for what happened for me during this process. When I got up this morning, when I put my shoes on, when I put my coat on, light jacket, I wasn't feeling great. There's a lot going on lately. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of frustration. And whether it's personal, public, political, anything, there's just a lot. And you have to remember to take time to ground yourself and allow your emotions to be there, but remember to stay in the present. When I walked out here, I wasn't in the best mind frame. But now that I've had a moment to sit out here in nature, to literally sit on the ground and connect my energy to the ground and listen, just be present, my whole mood, my attitude, I almost feel like my hope has returned. That's why this is so important, because this morning I was stuck in that anxious frustration, and I needed to remember to stay here, stay present. But anyway, taking the time to, and the sound mapping is something that can be done anywhere you are. You don't have to come out into the forest, into the trees to do it. You can do it sitting at your desk. You can do it sitting at home. And just make sure that you're observing. When you hear, maybe you have a pet, if you hear them walking past, keep a little paper on the side of your desk that you can make a note of what you heard in that moment, especially if you're feeling particularly stressed observe. Even if it's the hum of your computer, if it's the coffee machine that you can hear off in the distance, if it's someone else talking, if it's the TV, maybe shut it off for this exercise, but you can do this anywhere at any time and just do it mentally even. You don't need to write it down. There's just something that kind of connects you more to it when you have to record your experience. So I hope this was helpful. I certainly found the benefit in it today because I feel much more calm, much more collected, much more relaxed than I was when I stepped out here to start this today. Thank you for coming along with me. I'll see you next week.